This is a channeled message for a collective of people who have been going through a transition. Some of you might be learning to trust yourself again. There might have been some challenging life lessons. So we're gonna jump into that and then do some Starseed Oracle. I was seeing someone just like floating through space. And this is like the transition. This is what I call being in the void. And in this space, you are getting ready for like that next chapter, but you're not fully there yet. And you're not in the old chapter either. So it's this really uncomfortable space, but this is a beautiful place to be because there's infinite possibilities in the void. And this is where your free will comes into play. And so this is the time to get really curious about what it is that I want from life. What do I want to create? Because you are stepping into creator mode, your God-like self, right? There's the ultimate creator who is in you, a part of you, which makes you a creator. So you're stepping into that mode. So there's infinite possibilities in the void, and surrender to it. That's like the only thing you can do right now is to surrender to the void. That will save you from unnecessary suffering. So as uncomfortable as it might be, just work on getting comfortable in the uncomfortability of it. I've been there. Okay. That was the vision I got. Oh, and then there was like this big breeze on my face for a while, and it felt like through that you started moving faster and faster and faster. So things are going to start speeding up for you. Trust the process, as they say. All right, we're going to shuffle and see what messages want to come through. So if you resonate with being in the transitional phase, being in the void, this message might be for you. Top card is popping off. Star family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Okay. So you might be in a phase right now where it might be time to ask for support. It might be time to go outside yourself, especially if you've been in that hermit mode lately. Karmic relationships. You may have been coming out of a difficult relationship, or you're coming out of it now. Okay, this can be past, present, or future. I'm getting more of a past energy, like you've already come out of this. Earth pulsing, slow down, right? That's what we were talking about, being in the void, slowing down and surrendering to it. Time in nature is recommended. All right, let's get one more card here, and then we'll dive a little bit deeper into what it is that wants to come through. Fall into my arms, surrender. Were we not just saying that? Holding the opposites, extremes of life. Okay, holding the opposites. That's the duality of it, right? It's whatever's coming next for you, so long as you show up for these universal lessons that have presented in your life and you navigate that, and so long as you're showing up for that, what's next is going to blow your socks off. It is going to be absolutely incredible. Like, blessings are coming. And we go through these things, right? We cannot feel that joy, that happiness, and to know what we truly want unless we have felt the contrast. We learn through contrast. Unless we felt that opposite feeling, we're unable to fully hold and appreciate what's coming, or what, the goodness, until we've experienced that. Imagine if you're just like happy or content all the time. That would just be the normal. Like, how would you know? Because you have felt that sadness, you've felt that heartache, you're able to hold more space for when it is good, when you do feel that sense of joy. So that's like the duality, right? fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. So rather than getting stuck in, the negative cycles and waiting for the other shoe to drop when things do get good, know that there is, like, you get to experience goodness. You can receive, you're worthy of that. Because you were able to hold the pain and you were able to see yourself through that. It's always easier, for example, if we'll break it down, if you're having an emotional experience and you're feeling deep heartache, if you're able to see it how it is, like to hold a zoomed out perspective, if you will, that this is not going to end you, that this pain is deep, but there's a greater message for you in it, that everything is working for your higher good. When you're able to hold that sort of belief while in the trenches of heartache, it saves you from that unnecessary suffering. See, when people are unable to hold that, they get trapped in the suffering and that cycle. And then when things kind of mellow out, there's always an expectation to go back there. And we always, our beliefs create our experience, and our experience validates our beliefs. So we can get trapped in those cycles. So if you're able to move into a belief system that sees it for what it is, a beautiful spiritual lesson, we can almost hold a bit of gratitude while we're grieving, while we're in that heartache. And that will see you through some dark places. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Ask and you shall receive. Call in support, whether it's a friend or your spirit guides or an angel. Like, you have the power to ask for support and to receive that. So that's what I'm getting. I feel like we're going to pull an angel oracle just for some final guidance and see what wants to come through. You guys are going through it right now. I feel like you're going through it, but you're close to coming out the other side. Like, you're almost there if you haven't already. And if you have, like, things are about to get very, very good. Joy and contentment. Joy and contentment. And there was one other card that popped up. Intuition and downloads. Okay, this is going to be a time of really learning to trust your intuition and allowing space to experience joy and contentment. Like that, allowing space for that, because sometimes it's so easy just to get caught up in the everyday life stuff that we miss appreciating so much of what's in front of us now. And that sense of gratitude and just being content where you are, like, that's the surrender energy. It's like, I'm not trying to keep busy. I'm not looking for things to do or to put my energy. I'm just present. I'm here. And we're constantly stimulated, so that can be more challenging than many realize. Let's see what the card what we can read from this. Joy and contentment. Be here now. That's what I was saying. Be present. Be here now. The present moment and all the positive experiences that have unfolded and are continuing to unfold. A wave of contentment is washing over your life. Contentment is about taking time to reflect on your situation, enjoy the moment, and trust that you're always being guided. Your angel team is encouraging you to follow your heart now. Do what makes your heart and soul sing. Okay, now like intuit, like using your intuition, like, what is it that I want my life to look like? Like, as you're coming out of that time, you're coming out of the void, and there's infinite possibilities, like I said. So rejoice in the glory of life. Your angel guide is encouraging you to live your joy Live fully. Know that your ultimate purpose is to live joyfully, and through expression of joy, you'll reach the state of bliss and contentment. Happiness is the key to inner peace, and you're being given an opportunity to experience it now. I tell you what, there's nothing more powerful than being in the trenches, going through the void, and coming out the other side. Like when you do that, you build such a strength and release so much fear of the unknown, and you build this sense of trust with yourself that it's like, okay, whatever life throws at me, I can handle it. I have been in the trenches more than once, and like, how do you become fearless? By being terrified and doing it anyways, or just being there. Like that's how, and surrendering and letting that which is greater guide you. That is how you become fearless. Okay, intuition and downloads. I feel like your spiritual gifts are coming online and are asking to be tapped into. So taking some downtime, just connecting to nature, connecting to your guides. Okay, I should know my alphabet a little bit better. Intuition and downloads. Okay, this is taking me forever. Here we go. Hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, and having the sense of beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs that you're receiving downloads from heaven. When you draw this card, your angels want you to know that the feelings you're having and the intuitive urges that you have been feeling are divinely inspired. If you feel that you've been having psychic insights into a particular situation, have been wondering if you can trust them, this card is reassuring you that you indeed are correct. This is time when you are, able to see and feel beyond the human senses. Your intuition is becoming stronger, and you're in touch with your angels, guides, and other divine beings, encouraging your growth and connection to the universe. Well, I feel like congratulations is in order, you guys. You've gone through it. You are surrendering to it, and it's going to get so good. It is going to get so good. So, like, the lesson in all of it is like being able to hold space for the duality of life. Surrender, 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 surrender. I know you've probably heard it a million times, but here we are. A friendly reminder. All right, you guys, lots of love. Thanks for watching. Bye.